Hello my friends, good morning to you and welcome back to our reading of the Spirit's book. On this part we are at chapter 11, and on chapter 11 it's a talk about the three kingdoms: minerals and plants, animals and human beings, and metempsychosis. Wow, that's a big word. Well, this chapter shows a lot to me how much of a biologist Kardec was, and that reflects on this chapter. But of course, he is the one who made the answers, but the spirits answer the answers for him. So let's see what the spirits that talk to Kardec know about the three kingdoms. Well, we are going to talk about the first kingdom today, which are minerals and plants. And the question goes as follows: 585. What do you think of the division of nature into three kingdoms, or into two classes, organic beings and inorganic beings? Some regard the human species as the fourth kingdom. Which of these divisions is preferable? And then the spirit answers: they are all good. It depends on one's point of view. From a material point of view, there are only inorganic and organic beings. From the moral point of view, however, there are obviously 4 degrees. And then Kardec makes a note under this answer saying the following: these 4 degrees, in fact, have well-marked characteristics, although their edges seem to blend into each other. Inert matter, which comprises the mineral kingdom, possesses no more than a mechanical energy. Plants, although composed of inert matter, are endowed with vitality. Animals, composed of inert matter and endowed with vitality, also have a kind of instinctive, limited intelligence, with an awareness of their existence and individuality. Lastly, human beings possess everything that exists in plants and animals, and they dominate all the other classes through a special and unlimited intelligence that provides them with the awareness of their future, the perception of extra material things, and the knowledge of God. Very good. Question 586. Do plants have any awareness of their existence? The answer is no. They do not think. They have only organic life. Question 587. Do plants feel sensations? Do they suffer when mutilated? Answer. Plants receive the physical impressions that act upon matter, but they do not have perceptions. Consequently, they do not feel the sensation of pain. Question 588. Is the force that attracts plants toward each other independent of their will? Answer. Yes, because they do not think. It is a mechanical force of matter acting upon matter. They cannot oppose it. Answer 589. Some plants, the mimosa and the dionaea, and by mimosa and dionaea we have to understand that it's a Venus flytrap. So he talks about that. For example, they show movements that indicate great sensitivity and, in some cases, a kind of will, like the later, whose lobe sees the fly that lands on it in order to suck its juices, seeming to have set a trap to kill it. Are these plants endowed with the faculty of thought? Do they have a will, and do they form an intermediary class between the plant and animal matter? Do they comprise a transition from the one to the other? Answer from the spirits. Everything in nature is in transition by the same fact that one thing does not resemble another, and that everything nevertheless is linked together. Plants do not think, and consequently have no will. The oyster, which opens itself, and all other zoophytes do not possess thought. They have no more than a blind and natural instinct. Then there is a note from Kardec under this answer. The human organism furnishes us with examples of analogous movements that do not involve any participation of the will, such as the digestive and circulatory functions. The pylorus closes itself on contact with certain substances to refuse them passage. The same applies to the mimosa, whose movements do not imply any perception at all, much less a will. Question 590. In plants, as in animals, isn't there an instinct for self-preservation that leads them to seek what may be useful to them and to avoid what may harm them? Answer. There is, if you wish, a kind of instinct. It depends on the extent you attribute to the word, but it is purely mechanical. When you see two bodies combine during a chemical reaction, it is because they harmonize with each other. That is, there is an affinity between them, but you do not call it instinct. Question 591. On more highly evolved worlds, are the plants, like the other beings, more perfect in nature? And answer. Everything is more perfect, but the plants are always plants, as the animals are always animals, and as the human beings are always human beings. Well, guys, this is it for today. I hope you guys have liked, and I wish you a great day. God bless you all. Big kiss.